Hi friends, this is Travis.
This is Phillip.
And welcome back to Candid at the Movies. And today we will be reviewing the comedy film known as The Devil Wears Prada 2. Yes, we saw it. And it does star Meryl Streep, Anne Hathaway, Emily Blunt, Stanley Tucci, and a whole bunch of people that you're going to be like, oh man, that's them in the background. And the basis of this interesting movie is basically where Anne Hathaway's character comes back to Runway magazine to help out after a big scandal that happens and could risk the business going down. That's really all you need to know, because that's really the basis of it. It's other things that happen, but this is going to get you in the door. I'm gonna say this was a movie I knew people wanted, but I don't know if we necessarily needed it, but I enjoyed it for what it was. Phillip, what you thinking?
I was the one that's been sitting up here the whole time they've been advertising for this movie. Trav, what's the point of the sequel? Trav, what's the point of the sequel?
I just told him, listen to the music in the background, strike a pose. Strike a pose. That's all it means. Come on, Vogue. Let your body groove to the music.
Now, surprisingly enough, this is one that I didn't come in on the second one. I actually have seen the first one many moons ago. And I can tell you then that this movie, it falls into the frame of those movies that don't necessarily speak to me.
I can see that.
Which I'm not going to sit up here and down it for that. You know, some movies have a specific audience that they speak to. And from what I saw in the theater, it found its audience.
Oh, yeah.
It found its audience big time.
Packed theater. More people coming in.
Yes. On a day where the kids was out of school, no, y'all found the babysitters.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gonna watch them cheering tonight, because I'm going over here to see this movie, see what they getting into, see what they gonna be wearing.
Mm-hmm.
All this good stuff. Y'all gonna watch them cheering tonight. Mama going out. And Mama still getting prepared to go out as we speak.
Oh yeah, it's girls' night, 100%.
I kind of felt like me and Trav was secretly up in there as Waldorf and Statler from the Muppet Show. Because there wasn't a whole lot of testosterone in the room. So,
little sprinkles.
Yeah. Wasn't a whole lot. Yeah, I kind of felt like we had snuck up in there. We sitting in the opera booth watching it to critique.
Mm-hmm.
And so here we are.
Yes.
Like I said, didn't necessarily speak to me. So because I'm not no big fashion nut. It's clothes. It's clothes. And not everybody can wear them clothes. We know that. They design most of them clothes for skinny folks. So, ain't like you had medium-sized girls, big girls. You didn't have no variety of shapes and sizes in here. They stuck to the runway models.
But they made a mention of them being inclusive.
Well, what did she say? Negativity, didn't she? Yeah.
Continue on.
Even after watching it, I'm still trying to figure out, like Trav, did we really need this?
Like, the thing about it was, like, all around, they still had the great comedic talents with each other. They rolled off of one another perfectly. It just felt like it picked right up where it ended. I mean, if you want to talk about sizing down of companies, people losing their jobs, yeah, that's the relatable part.
Now,
that's the relatable.
They did hit on a topic that's relatable because, y'all, I know some folks is out there, AI done killed your jobs. They downsizing like a mug, and that has to do with this right here. Same type of issues. But, so it did hit home a little bit with that. Mm-hmm. But outside of that, they really was going for the crowd who saw the first one and liked the first one.
Oh, yeah.
And that's exactly who they was going for. And from, like I said, what I saw in the theater and what I saw coming in, they coming to see it.
Oh, yeah.
They coming to see it.
Yeah, it's guaranteed probably going to be number 2 at the box office this weekend, because we know what came out last weekend, and it's probably going to make more money. Yeah,
it probably is. Come on.
We're not going to deny it, because, I mean, I feel like with this movie, like you said, they knew their audience. They knew that they're going to come and show out, and I feel like it did its job that it needed to do. It's going to get the money back. Do I think there's going to be a third one? You could, but if you're going to do it, don't wait damn near 10, 15 years. Don't wait that long. Meryl Streep is still amazing, still a great actress. Don't wait that long if you're gonna do another one. You do it in 2 years at the max. Like, you're gonna have to knock it out quick. But even still, like you said, where can you really go once you get to the end? Where can you really go? Because to me, this was...
That's why I'm making the faces that I'm making, because yes, right there. Where else do you have left to go?
To me, this is not something you can just keep spinning off like the Sex and the City movies kept trying with their revival series. You can't do that to this, because this is probably the most finality of a sequel I've ever seen in quite some time.
Yeah, I mean, if this is where you gonna cut it off, then you gotta find a point to cut it off.
Perfect. Yeah.
And because I feel like, y'all waited this long for the sequel, and you don't typically wait this long for the sequel until you come up with a good enough script to say, hey, we got something here.
Yeah, and even that ain't even a promise. Look at the last Bill and Ted movie that came out.
Well, my thing is, if you give them 2 years, Trav, that's a rushed script.
It is.
To get everybody back to filming. And the story is probably going to be, as my son says, nah.
I agree. But it doesn't need nothing like a 6-year wait.
No.
A 6-year wait would be asking too much.
Because a 6-year wait, somebody on the list may go on home.
Yeah, and we ain't trying to wish that on them. But I will say, even though Phillip looked at me very questionably, there is one surprise guest in there that actually made the whole movie for me. And I was like,
for him.
Yes.
For him.
Yes.
For him.
It already went up a whole letter grade for me.
For
because
him.
I was like, yes, this is good.
So, somebody he feels some kind of way about. Yeah, so for him. It wasn't my baby, but somebody he feels some kind of way about.
I feel a kind of ways about 3 women in this movie. That one, Miss Hathaway, and another one that is not getting much love, but she's growing on me, Miss Simone Ashley. Yeah. Yeah. I got no shame. Y'all might be looking at me saying to yourself, what about the black one? What many in there outside the models that I don't know their names? So there you go. But yeah, Phil, what you guys say?
It's going to hit home with the audience is meant to find. And, I didn't necessarily see the point in a sequel. Not saying that you won't enjoy it, but if this is up your alley, then you probably will enjoy it. Get the whole gang back together and seeing what's happening 20 years later or however long it was. And,
it has been 20 years.
You'll probably enjoy the ride. So with that,
what's your score?
Let's see what the old wallet got to say today.
Let's see what we get.
Shooting from the old wallet. Mm-hmm. I don't know, Trav. I think I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna have to score this. It wasn't bad. Yeah. It just, like I said, I didn't see the purpose in it. So with that, we floating in B- C+ territory again.
Okay, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Yeah. But again, like I said, it didn't speak to me as a person. Yeah. But it wasn't a bad movie. And if this is your thing, I feel like you'll go in there and you feel like you got your money's worth. If this is your thing. Yeah. So that's what I'm basing the grade on. You'll go in there and you'll get what you want. Now, if you're a newcomer coming into this blind, I hope you like fashion. Yeah. I hope you like everything that goes on with a fashion magazine. Oh, yeah. And that whole world. Yeah. Because if you don't, this ain't for you.
No, not at all.
Not coming into it blind. This ain't for you.
I agree.
So if that's you, from the wallet, I don't suggest you do it. But for those who like it, this is their thing. Like I say, I'm about B- C+ territory. Trav, what you think?
I'm actually going to go with a B+ for this movie because I feel like if you're a person that loved the original, it's pretty much going to be right in that same lane for you. It's got some cool things that they tried to bring home, but you also have to think in the back of your mind, they're trying to bring this home, yet we're seeing high society fashion. So that kind of may throw you off, may not throw you off, but I feel like overall it's a good story. Just my biggest negative is the Anne Hathaway love interest because I feel like I couldn't believe in this man at all. Sorry. Like, he might be a good actor. They might have had a funny repertoire at the beginning, but I did not buy that relationship at all because it just felt fake as hell. And I was more so like, oh, he's not around. Now this movie's interesting.
I kind of agree, Trav. Yeah. It's kind of like they was just like, we gonna build a relationship off of this awkward opening conversation. These two folks ain't never met each other before, but they in here just talking and done struck up a conversation. And then the friend follows up to get the credentials initials, the number, and all that stuff, and they build a relationship out of that. Little hokey.
Yeah.
Little hokey.
I know they were trying to do a meet cute, but it didn't work.
Little hokey.
Yeah.
I have never seen something like that in real life amongst my circle build a relationship.
I agree.
I ain't seen it. I ain't saying it don't happen, but I ain't seen it.
Yeah, it didn't feel natural.
I ain't seen it,
But yeah.
There's usually a little more work put in before you get to the relationship, just saying. So,
hey, comment below. Let us know what you liked about this movie. Are you going to check it out? Or did you like Devil Wears Prada and you're not going to check this one out at all? We'd love to know what you all thought. But yeah.
make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe at the bottom. And check out all things Candid. We got those shorts. We got them documentaries. We got that Rascal Twins podcast. Is Mitch sleeping at the movie still?
Stay tuned for the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Okay. Make sure you get that popcorn. Make sure you get that popcorn. Get you all the flavors. Try some new flavors that you ain't tried yet. Again, we're gonna have some more stuff coming at you. We're gonna have some new stuff coming at you because we still sorting some ideas out. We're gonna have some things coming at you soon enough. All right.
Yep.
So I'm Phillip.
I'm Travis.
Y'all have a good evening.
Peace. Model pose.
2 fingers and such. 2. Deuce.